G'day everyone and welcome back to one more match. We're here in person doing another episode of WWE ECW. It is the 31st edition and it's the second one of 2007. How are you looking forward to it? Is it going to change?
What's funny to me is obviously this comes out in October, so we obviously haven't seen All In, but you're not gonna like this is the first video in person of us in a long time, and it won't be released till October.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for you guys to see our January content when we're back in person again. Maybe there definitely will be ECW up to Christmas, or NXT will be sprinkled in there. It depends on how much we release over the coming months. But I'm enjoying ECW. It's nice to get back into the swing of things. Some things never change, and just like your girlfriend that you broke up with, who gives you great blowjobs, you think it's going to change this time around. You think she's actually not going to cheat on you. You get back together, and she doesn't change at all. And it's
best blowjobs in the world.
Best blowjobs in the world, but goddamn, she's a cheater. It's just, that's how I describe ECW. It's something that you like, and then you're like, okay, I'll leave it for
It's something you like, but you're not proud of.
Yeah.
It is that booty call where it's like, be good fun, and then after you do, you just feel dirty, like, why have I done this then?
Yeah, what have I done?
But yeah, it's more of the same. We still have Brad Armstrong on commentary. He's there for the whole show this time. As I said before, this was just done because they thought Taz was going to leave, which he still doesn't till 2009. Yeah.
Or 10.
But yeah, let's get into the show. The first match is Hardcore Holly versus CM Punk in something that's actually been built up to be a feud. It's actually been a fairly long-running feud. Much to add about this match.
I just want to say it's nice because we're seeing Punk's early run. Obviously Punk, hopefully when we finish Monday Night Raw, when we finish the next review, you will see one of my favourite eras of wrestling, which is the CM Punk return in 2021. We're not doing the full AEW run because there's so many stops and starts, but you'll obviously see my favourite run where he returns. Obviously he has that great program with MJF. But it's nice to see here the start of his first mainline wrestling run, which is with WWE, and it's nice to see where he's beginning, because we all know how megastar he is now, but it's nice to see where this all began, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's nice to see the potential rather than the fully fleshed out, fully developed. But yeah, and speaking of pushing new guys over, Hardcore Holly wins with the Alabama Slam.
I just love Hardcore Holly. Hardcore Holly is it was oh, you're gonna push CM Punk? Hardcore Holly, mate. Sorry. It's again. This should have been where you developed your stars. Yes, they weren't gonna be in the programs with Undertaker or Shawn Michaels or Triple H. They could have been. That's the key word. They could have been if you built them. But at the same time, it's just we have our stars. We're not building anyone else, and which might bite them in the arse in the future. Might, in heavy quotations.
I mean, you say that, but CM Punk is one of the few who did actually break through.
Yeah, he's one of the few. But at the start, you know what I mean. It took a good few years, a good 5-6 years for him to actually be developed and break out.
I mean, he started his run in 2009.
Yeah, he had his run in 2009, I guess you're right, and the Straight Edge Society.
Yeah.
Which were straight edge, aren't we?
He was a pretty big piece of SmackDown at that time. As much as SmackDown was on the fucking ropes at the time, but yeah. Hardcore Holly wins. Nice Alabama Slam. Good stuff. 6-minute match. Next up we have the Great Khali wrestling in an Extreme Rules match against Tommy Dreamer.
Actually, before this, Mickey Ruckus, I think that is his name. The referee, Mickey, I think that's his name. He basically goes up to Test and goes, hey, Test. Test, like, what do you want? He's like, you have a match next, Test. And he's like, yeah, little people like you go around living in the world might be alright, but people who want opportunities like me, we're not. And until I get my opportunity, I'm not wrestling. I was just waiting from the bust of the Kevin Nash term, which was invented by Kevin Nash, which is the "you vanilla midgets," which is the term obviously Nash used and all the wrestlers he did not like, who were smaller than him. So yeah, I wish he burst out that term. Obviously, Kevin Nash would inflict copyright infringement. But yeah, that's what Test does. And yeah, now we get Great Khali versus Tommy Dreamer in a nothing match.
It's 2 minutes 30. It's an excuse for Tommy Dreamer to use one weapon, which Great Khali punched him in the face with. So Great Khali picks up the dub, and Dreamer gets battered again. The entrance, he has this weird entrance where he has this like white tiger, but it like fades out with eye holes and has flames, and then you see the Great Khali's face appear on it, and it looks so fucking stupid.
2007 bollocks. But yeah, that's basically the match. The match is absolutely nothing. And we discussed, did the Great Khali ever really lose? And my one takeaway is I don't think he ever really lost, because for us to get on our back, it takes about a second.
And for Lita, it takes half a second. There we are.
Way
2006 humor, am I right?
But if a Great Khali to get on his back, like that's like climbing Mount Everest for us in his world. So it might have been harder. I can't think of a year, but there's a match he has in, like, I want to say 2010, where the goal is he's not supposed to go over the top rope.
Yeah, it's on with Edge.
It's the one with Edge, and
I'm pretty sure it's in the. I might genuinely be in the Nexus arc.
Where he goes over the top rope.
Yeah,
and then
it's an over the top battle royal match.
And then Cole goes, "You're bloody stupid." And that's the only highlight Great Khali I have. Also, he was supposed to be the 7th man for Team WWE in the Nexus match.
Was he?
He was supposed to be, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But obviously he got taken out, so...
Yeah, because he's fucking shit.
He couldn't do much anyways.
No.
Dodgy knees.
Alright, so the next match is Kevin Thorne with Ariel taking on our boy, the Painmaker, the Reject, Shannon Moore. Nothing happens. Kevin Thorne debuts a slightly different version of his finisher, which is essentially the Tower of London off the top rope, but now it's like a jawbreaker stunner type thing, and it looks pretty sick.
Yeah, and this is a nothing match. Well, not really. The commentators were very, very horny for this match, but not for the men in the ring, because gay, boo that shit. We're not open and proud yet. They were obviously cheering for Ariel because they liked her, they loved her. Magnificent woman. Hope she does well. And I've nothing to say. And before we get to our last match, do you have anything to say? Because I have to do the segment before this.
No, it's nice to see. I don't know, it's Kevin Thorne again. Nothing's changing. Nothing's being added. His finisher move is called the Dark Kiss, which Joey Styles says vampire thing. It's a Vince thing. It's got to be, right? Yeah. This is what all vampires do, don't they? Yeah. Sure, Vince.
And in between Great Khali and Kevin Thorne, there's 2 segments. Obviously, there's one before the Kevin Thorne match and one after. The one before it was basically Elijah Burke coming out going, "I am Elijah Burke. Who wants the experience of facing Elijah Burke?" And then our boy,
I want to knock someone out.
And then his music plays. Obviously, they couldn't get the rights. They play Enter Sandman, but it's not by Metallica. It's by Vince McMahon. And he comes out, he drinks a beer, smashes the beer can, walks around on the barricade, still waiting for him to twat himself. Still waiting for it. He walks around, opens another beer, smashes the beer in his head, walks around again, opens the beer, smashes it on his head. I just felt like Vince went backstage for a moment. Yeah, Sandman, when you do that funny thing you do, just waste about 10 minutes. Take 10 minutes off the production.
Yeah.
And it basically gets in the ring. Elijah Burke goes to punch him. He
hits him with about 2 jabs.
And then Sandman just canes him. And he wins. Elijah Burke just fucks off.
He just fucks off, yeah.
And the segment after this, it's just a holla, holla. And then it's Kelly obviously doing sexy dances.
Doing the stripping.
You know. And it's like Kelly coming next week. Like, Kelly will be here next week. returns, coming back, and now we get Bobby Lashley versus Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam before the match cuts a promo. I was like, dude, people say I'm laid back, dude. I'm just so laid back, dude. But I care about. People say I don't care about anything, but I care about one thing: ECW. And I'm like, God, why did they just say you're a stoner over and over again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the old wrestler classic. He smokes weed. Although some people do make it their entire personality.
Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
No, he does apparently does cocaine as well, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, so join EC3. But yeah, now it's Bobby. We also see Bobby Lashley hyping himself up backstage.
I mean, the entire time whilst the show is going on, I'm going, Test is going to interfere in the main event, and the main event's going to end in a dodgy way, and it ended in a no contest because Test interfered after like a 12-minute match. Classic ECW.
Fucking
Guess who's getting that title match at the Rumble? It's not RVD.
No one's getting a title match at the Rumble. Let's be fucking honest. But it's just again, it is like that girlfriend that like you split off and then you call her one night because you're ashamed of yourself. You had a few pints and then you sleep with them and you're like, God, why did I do that? Why? I feel like this is just Vince shitting in our face over and over again. Just wouldn't be the first time for him, honestly, but it's just like, oh my God, Vince, are you actually gonna book a good product? No. Oh no, it's just it's like, why don't we skip ECW? And I'm like, I can't. I need to see where it goes and how it ends, because it is a train wreck that you can't stop watching. Is basically it. Because you watch it, then you're like, oh no, I don't like it. Oh, I'll keep watching, and then you watch it, and you're like, no, please no. And then Test comes out. Obviously, Sabu's somewhere writing a book telling everyone that Test is a cunt. So yeah. Is Test still dead, Ash? Is the real question.
Yes.
He's still dead, yeah.
But yeah, that's just not much happened really. Usually we just flash these out a lot more, but there's not really anything to like latch on to. Is the problem with ECW. Just not much really happened. We finally hopefully get the end of Tommy Dreamer Khali, but that's still gonna fucking go on another 4 weeks because funny, isn't this storyline great?
And next week you're going down. You're just going liquid smooth. He is here. The reason I've done ECW, he is coming, and he's coming hard. He's coming fast. So next week you will see the debut of someone Piggy's been waiting for. He was the original. He was on the banner of the Pigs and Fergs podcast. He was the banner boy. It's not Christian, sadly. He's not yet. So find out next week, and we will see you in the next one. Bye bye.